Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Listen, I just figured I'd make a quick video on how to do the Root Crusher glitch solo, and I just figured that I just make a video about it. I have some tips and some strategies that will help you. I would say that half of it is strategy and half of it is setup. So I'm just gonna talk about my setup real quick. You should be at times 8 damage at least, and if you have a gun with sharpshooter on it, it would definitely help. Even if you had it as your backup weapon and your main weapon isn't, that would help. I like to use stun grenades. You can use whatever you want, but sometimes there's enemies that surround you in any glitch. So by being able to use a stun grenade, get them off your back, that's always a great thing. You can use whatever abilities you think is best for you. As for me, I like to use gravitation reaction and echo shield as my exotic, and I like my nightmares to be frost vortex and phoenix burst. Those are the ones that, after testing a lot of the other ones, these are the ones that actually help me the most. I have the most success with those. So anyway, I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna do this solo, and I'm gonna jump right in right now. One good thing about the fact that this is a video, you could skim through when I'm actually at the glitch. But I just wanted to just let you know about those things before I got started. So sometimes it loads in fast, sometimes it doesn't. So like I said, right now, feel free to just skim through this in the video and get to the point where I'm at the glitch if you want. But if you're still watching it, I'm just gonna say that if you're still listening, let me just say this. Doing a glitch by yourself is not as difficult as it seems. I'm gonna say that there are some aspects that you are better off with another person there. But one thing that you gotta understand is when you're doing a glitch solo, the difficulty is going to be geared towards you being solo. As in, instead of killing 2 or 3 elites, you're only going to have to kill 1. And when you're trying to shoot the flowers, you're going to have to shoot the same amount of flowers, but you have way more time to do it. So to me, I think that like I said, I think that my strategy plus my setup helps. Having both makes it like kind of easy. So, okay, without further ado, I'm gonna jump right in. And out of the plane, these are when I started here, because out of the plane, you need to know where the glitch is. So, I'm gonna show you right now. So, the glitch is right here. So, that's where I'm going. Yeah, I know it shows that I have 1 plate, but I really have 4. It's just that because of this new season, they got like some small little minor glitches in here. The moment I get shot once, it's gonna show my actual amount. And I'm also gonna do videos in the future about doing every single one of the other ones. And like I said, to me, it's not that difficult, but there's one thing that I will mention though. You have the option of closing app. So if you die and you didn't make it, while you're bleeding out, you have the option of just closing app and you won't lose anything. So as long as you understand that, when I understood that, it made it way easier for me to do a glitch alone. It made it less like, I was less afraid of doing it alone when I knew that I can just close the app at any time. So like I said, I'm going to talk about some tips as I'm going along. So each section that I'm at, I'm just going to talk about like different tips. I might say the same thing twice just to let you know, but Sometimes when I miss the battle, I might not remember. So if I do, I apologize in advance. So without further ado, what you want to do is jump over the side, and you want to get yourself the dome. You're gonna get yourself the dome. Now, the one thing that I like about the dome is there's two sections I like to use it on. I like to use it up here, and I like to use it down here. These are the two dangerous sections in the whole thing. No, over here, I mean. Now, let's see where it's gonna be at first. This section over here, I recommend you don't use the dome. To stay in this corner right here. And let them come to you. The frost vortex helps. You got to remember, when you're in this corner right here, all you got to worry about is everything on this side. Let them come to you. They'll go out there and be like Superman. Just stay here and let them come to you. Eventually, they'll start peeking out and coming towards you. So you ain't got to worry about it. Every now and then you can peek out too. See, this one is clear now. So now, let me see which one it is. This one, I don't recommend you use the dome either. I recommend you chill in the corner. This one is a little bit less protected than the other one, but it's not that difficult. But like I said, there's two that I do recommend you use the dome that are a little bit more difficult. I'm gonna throw my stun grenade over here and stop him for a second. See, like I said, the stun grenades help you get it off your back for a second. And I only got two, and I'm making it work with two. So a person that has five, they'll be way better off than me. And then my frost vortex is gonna activate and wind them all up. It makes it easier for me to kill them all. I have a gravitational reaction, so sometimes when enemies just shoot me, I'm good. But as you see, the circle was still blue, so I was still within the circle. Now, this is one of the sections that I don't like. This is the one that I recommend you use the dome. Now, where are they at? Over here. By the way, you got to kill less enemies when you're alone, too. So, I'm running out of ammo. Using it. I recommend you get down to the ground when you're in the section that you don't know. You're less of a target that way. Remember, you got stun grenades to get them off your back for a second. So now it's not charged up all the way yet. So you're gonna have to kill an elite. But remember, you only gotta kill one elite. So makes it so it's not that difficult. A lot of times it's the mimic. The most difficult one that you gotta kill is the mangler. But a lot of times when you're playing alone, you don't have to worry about the mangler. So I throw the stun grenades to get the regular enemies off my back. And then I focus on him. By the way, when you're using your point blank kills, you're doing way more damage up close than you are far away. And if you have something with sharpshooter, you're gonna be even doing double the damage. It's gonna add on top of that. Right now, I want you to still hold on to the dome. Don't get rid of it yet. So look, right now at this moment, if you go to this right here, you can still switch back to your crash cart. So you still have the option of switching back to it. But I recommend you hold on to it for right now. Now, right now, when you do these flowers, it's the same amount of flowers. It's still 10. The only difference is you're going to have a lot more time to do it. So you're not like so strenuous on time. Your echo shield is going to protect your back a little bit too when you're killing these flowers. Sometimes when you enter a new room, it's better to get rid of the enemies first and then take care of the flowers. Remember, if you die, you don't have nobody to pick you back up again. Now you see, this is what the Frost Vortex does. It gets them off of the back a little bit. When I was making my setup, I cared about being the strongest possible, but I also cared about crowd control. Now I need one more. I'm gonna kill him a little bit, shoot him up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go after this one. Now that dome that you still have, this is what I recommend. You're gonna have one elite that comes up. He's either gonna come from that side or this side. I recommend you use your dome, and then before you leave this area, switch back to your crash cart. That's what I recommend. If you have the vortex is gonna activate right now probably. When it activates, you'll be able to do a little bit more damage. But make sure you don't get so close that he just hits you in one shot, because they do a lot of damage melee-wise. Now, if you have sharpshooter and you're behind here, it's gonna make this section way easier to kill him. Now, after you kill him, switch back to your crash cart. Now, like I said, even though you're doing it alone, there's some things that are gonna be much easier. Like you only got one elite to kill, and you're good. Now, this next section that's going to come up is going to be easier and harder in some ways. I think it's going to be easier in some ways because right now, I want you to remember that you have two self-revives back here. I want you to keep that in mind. And so if you die, use your crash cart. And then when your crash cart runs out, then you can switch to these. I'm talking about when it's time for you to fight the T-Rex. Right now, I'm just going to tell you strategies on where I stay at. If you played this with me before, you're gonna know where the spot that I chill at. But anyway, your crash cart, you can use that, and then after that, you can use your self-revive and grab one of these. So right now, it's just surviving until you get to the T-Rex. So right now, I recommend you just chill right here. This is where I recommend you chill. Every now and then, step out and just shoot them. Sometimes the guy comes over here, but I don't recommend you stand up at all. I recommend you just stick your head out a little bit and shoot him every now and then. But remember, you got stun grenades, so throw your stun grenade out, and you can get them off your back for a second, see? This is why I have stun grenades. Stun grenades come in handy when you're in a section like this. But do you see that it says 10 out of 40 on the left? That means each one of these waves, I don't have to kill 15 or 20 like I do with a lot of people. You only got to kill 10. So just keep that in mind. So right now, I recommend you chill over here next to this ammo crate. And then you stick your head out and you just kill them. Sometimes they come behind, but the point is you're not out in the open. You stick your head out and you shoot a little bit. Wait for them to come to you. So right now, I got 2 killed. I just got to kill another, right now I got to kill another 7 more, and that's it. So to me, it's not a matter of being the strongest. This is a matter of like being in the right space, so you're not taking on all the damage. But remember, you still got stun grenades, so you can get them off your back temporarily, see? And then if you have something like crowd control for like stunt, like the vortex is good for that. So now all I got to do is kill 2 of them, and that's it. Get some ammo if you need it. If you need to play it up, you can. So now I want you to just walk straight, jump up here, and be right in this section right here. Now sometimes you got to look behind you, because sometimes they appear right behind you or on that roof right there. That's it. That don't appear to be the case right now. So now I want you to just kill them. Now, so right now, I got to kill just 5 more. So look at it that way. Because of my gravitational vortex, you can peek up a little bit. Okay, we got some down there. Okay. So now I just got to kill 3 more. 1 more. Just 1 more and that's it. And I killed them. Get some more ammo if you need it. Now this last section, all you got to do is kill 10. And that's it. So far you're doing good if you made it this far. So right now, I recommend you chill behind here, laying down. Because sometimes even if you're standing up, enemies can see you that normally wouldn't see you. So just stay down. You're way less of a target when you're down. I recommend you throw a stun grenade. Maybe 2. Get them off your back a little bit. Let me see, any behind me? Okay, I got the vortex going. That's it. Easy peasy. Get some ammo if you need it. So now, you just got to worry about the T-Rex. Now, if you have a main gun, but your secondary gun is a little bit stronger, I recommend you use your main gunner here. Don't be right at the edge like I was. So now you got to deal with the T-Rex. This is the best place to chill at for a minute. Because these enemies, they only can jump up right here. So right now, I'm just gonna reload and I'm gonna get behind here. I'm gonna do as much damage to him as possibly can. So now, as long as your back is against the T-Rex, you won't die. I'm gonna jump up, do as much damage as I possibly could. Reload, turn around, and just keep shooting them. And then I'm gonna get out of his way. But like I said, because I got the echo shield, he's just gonna bounce me around a little bit, but he ain't gonna kill me. I'm gonna reload while I'm in the air. And that's it. So that's how you get this done in a nutshell. So right now I'm about to end the broadcast. So this is how you do it. This is the way I recommend you do a glitch if you're doing it alone. So, oh yeah, in case you're wondering what I got, I'll show you real quick, in case you're curious. Okay, these are the 2 that I'm gonna keep, and that's that. So I'm gonna end the broadcast now, and I'll check y'all later. Peace out.